Yo, what is good, YouTube? We are back to another video, and in this video we got, let's do this one first. Can't believe Foolio's killers did this nonsense in court today. Man, some more drama with Foolio's killers. They already got sentenced life, them football numbers for real. And now they're back inside the drama. I wonder what happened, y'all. I don't know anything. This is news to me. I know they got sentenced life, but I don't know anything about this right here. They did something else in court, making it worse on them, which is crazy. I'm guessing they did something to make it worse on them, or else we wouldn't be reacting to a real shit. Hey man, I hope y'all enjoying. If y'all do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and tune into the Twitch link in the description. Listen, I do every single reaction live. I'm live every single day. It is a hard time because I am live midnight, so I know you might not be able to catch it live. I just appreciate you watching this video, real shit. For the people who can catch the lives, we are live midnight every single day for at least like 2 hours, 1 hour or 2 hours. You know, sometimes I'd be too tired and not end it after an hour. All right, but let me stop yapping. Let's get to the video. Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? There you go.
Believe these fools who murdered Foolio, no pun intended, really tried to pull off this stunt in court today. This is the most nonsense I've ever seen in my life. So they were already sentenced to life without parole. It was expected,
Crazy.
But they were brought to court today to, I guess, give a statement as they're being sentenced officially. And, these people have lost their everlasting mind, bruh.
Are staying on top of breaking news right now. The verdict is in. A jury has found all four men guilty of killing Jacksonville rapper Foolio. The court reading aloud their fates just within the last 10 minutes. The rapper's name, of course, Charles Jones. He was shot and killed outside of this Tampa hotel in June of 2024. Now, the prosecution said that Isaiah Chance acted as a lookout. Sean Gathright, Rashad Murphy, and Davion Murphy, they said, were the three gunmen. The defense says that their clients were at the hotel. All four, again, have now been found guilty of first-degree murder. We've been listening to those verdicts come in. Several other charges related to...
And that's good. All four of them. Even though one of them was literally just a lookout, you still participated. He is dead because of you. That is good. That's all four of them. Real shit. Like, it sounds crazy wishing jail on people, but they murdered someone. Real shit. They deserve to get locked up football numbers. Hurry, I want to hear what they did.
Activity, guilty on those charges as well. Now, a fifth person, Alicia Andrews, was found guilty of manslaughter in the case. That was last October, but she has yet to be sentenced. Now a jury will have to decide whether to recommend life in prison or the death penalty. The judge has ordered them back into the courtroom on Monday afternoon, the jury that is, and of course all of the parties involved. They expect that to last through Friday of next week, and we will keep you updated.
They were back in court today for their sentencing. Now, they already beat the death penalty, so it's expected they would have gotten life. This sentencing was no surprise. They all knew fully well before they even...
Yo, what is good, everyone? Let's take a quick break. For the people who do not smoke, sip right past this. That's very good that you do not smoke. For anybody that does smoke, though, I have a question. Have y'all tried King Palms yet? As a smoker, you should test out more things to see what you really like. After trying different wraps out, I think I finally found my favorite. Right now, I got one left that'll re-up tomorrow. If you do order online and you want 10% off, code KPMTHenry will get you 10% off of any order. I'm about to place an order myself. 25 bubblegum mini rolls. Oh my god, add that to the cart for show. Look at that, $45 before discount code. Code KPMTHenry. Apply. Hey, it's not that much, but you're getting it a little bit cheaper and you're showing some support to me. It's very appreciated. There you go. It's on the way. $36 out the door. We got 25 bubblegum mini rolls and 25 regular mini rolls on the way. So 50 in total. I definitely recommend I don't tap in. If you're going to be smoking the bud, might as well be smoking in the best way possible. It's always worth to try new things out until you see something that you really like. So I definitely recommend trying it out. Let's get back to the video.
Hey, you beat the death penalty. Imagine that. Like, hey, you beat the death penalty. Now here's 50, 60 years. Dang.
Got here what they were going to get. but they came anyways. And they all went out like busters. The only person who didn't go out like a buster is Davion Murphy, which is my type of gangster. Davion Murphy is my type of gangster. You know why? Because even though they're all deplorable human beings, they're all just like absolute degenerate lowlives. Davion Murphy murdered Julio Foolio with a purpose. He did it for a reason. He had a reason for why he wanted Foolio dead. And when he murdered Foolio, he got arrested. He took his mugshot with a smile. When he got found guilty, he took the guilty with a smile. And he went to his bunk and accepted his time. Because Davion Murphy had an actual reason why he wanted Foolio dead. Because Foolio right-hand man's murdered, I guess, his little cousin. And then Foolio went to his little cousin's grave and like pissed on it. Or desecrated, right? So dude had a real vendetta against Foolio. You can respect that at least. The other dudes, like Isaiah Chance, that was a rat beef. Sean Gathright, he's a little buster, right? Sean.
And I'm not saying because Foolio did that, it was right to kill him. Absolutely not. But the thing is, you reap what you sow, yo. You reap what you sow. That's why it's not worth dissing the dead. It's not, man. They said he pissed on the grave of one of his little cousins or some shit. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. I've seen a lot of shit. I've seen the music videos of them going to grave sites. I've seen all that. I have not seen them pissing on the grave. That's crazy, man. You just asked him to die at that point. Like, it's insane.
Gathright had no issues, no problems.
That should be a crime itself, though. That should be a crime. You're going to a grave site and you're gonna do that? Hell no, that should be a crime, yo. Like real shit.
Foolio whatsoever. But he was stalking Foolio from state to state to state, trying to murder Foolio just to belong and to fit into a gang of dudes that he didn't grow up with. He don't know these dudes from a can of paint, but he wanted to be accepted by them so bad, so he was doing drills. Like Sean Gathright is the dude who shot Julio Foolio in his foot. So they come back to court today.
And then let somebody else rap about it. And let somebody else make money off it. Let somebody else get the fame off it. And let somebody else get the perception. Like what's the word I'm trying to look for? I don't think it's perception. Like they just get the points for the body, yo. That's what he did. He let Yin and Ace homies claim that shooting on
and
his
they
foot.
all went out sad. Davion Murphy is the only one who didn't go out sad, okay? Davion Murphy was like in that courtroom clapping at the judge, man.
And, you know, Mr. Jones did not deserve to die for what he did or what he drilled, the drill rap videos he made. But goodness gracious, going and desecrating the gravesite of a murdered relative is, you don't deserve to be killed for that, but you just increased your odds that it was going to happen. And that's the truth. That is the truth.
And that's what I was saying. You don't deserve to get killed for it. But yes, she said it way better than me. You increased the odds of it happening. Nobody deserves to get killed. But you doing shit like that, there is shit on this earth that raises the percentage. Like, oh, you might just get killed. And when it happens, people aren't gonna feel as bad. They're gonna be like, well, he did do this. He did. I'm not saying that they're gonna be cold-hearted and be like, oh, he deserved it. No. But like I said, you reap what you sow. And if you're going around being a negative person, you're going around being a hateful person and doing shit like that to other people's dead, you feel me? Then it's like, damn, when it does happen, people are gonna look at it like, you reap what you sow. Like you just reap what you sow. Simple as that.
So I'm not at all, again, stating that he deserved it, but it's just shocking. It's shocking to me.
Bro really thrown off for real, man. He had the shortest speech out of everybody, man. When he stood up to give his speech, it lasted like 30 seconds, bro. Bro said, man, listen, I'm not guilty. I'm innocent. Give me my time, bro. But the other ones, they went outside, bro. Isaiah Chance was the other one that I expected more from. Sean Gathright, I knew Sean was a buster, right? The minute Sean opened up the GoFundMe after he got, Sean's a buster. But Isaiah Chance stood up in court and did all type of dry snitching on his own girlfriend. who she got found guilty as well, but she got found not guilty of murder and got found guilty of manslaughter because the court essentially ruled that Isaiah Chance told her, according to her, that they were going on vacation. And when they went on vacation, Isaiah Chance brought her along as they kind of surveyed like Julio Foolio and stalked him all night and gave his location to the killers. And the court ruled, well, she essentially was only participating because Isaiah Chance led her. And they can't 100% determine that she knew what they were doing. So they gave her manslaughter. Isaiah Chance came to court and said, Your Honor, how I get life is like she get 15. We did the same thing.
Oh, that's crazy.
Dry snitching like a mug, man.
So Judge Cisco, unlike the rest of my co-defendants here, they all are charged with being the alleged shooters and have the same verdicts. However, me, on the other hand, the one who was charged with me for playing the same alleged role as I, gets found not guilty for what I am charged with. Alicia's case didn't contradict the alleged shooters versus the state case. I don't even think it's possible it could have. However, it contradicts mine being the only principal here. Because both of our jury's decisions contradict each other. The only nuance here is I went to trial with 3 other people who had the same verdict as I, and she didn't.
This midday, Alicia Andrews, one of the 5 people found guilty in the death of Jacksonville rap artist Julio Foolio, will serve 15 years in prison. Andrews was convicted of manslaughter last October. Before sentencing, though, her attorneys asked a judge to throw out the verdict. They say she did not receive a fair trial, should not be sentenced either. Prosecutors say Andrews helped track Julio Foolio, whose real name was Charles Jones, before he was ambushed and killed outside a Tampa hotel in 2024. Also, a jury recommended life in prison for the 4 men convicted of murder in this case.
Isaiah Chance should be ashamed of himself, bro. Do you have no shame? Your girl, bro. This is dry snitching, and here's why. The court ruled there was a leader and a follower. That Isaiah Chance was the leader, and he knew full well what was going on. He understood the scope of that trip. He understood the scope was they were going to go find Julio Foolio. He understood when he was going from club to party looking for Foolio, he was feeding information back to the killers. So he was fully aware, the court ruled that he was fully aware beyond a reasonable doubt that this was a trip to kill Foolio. They're saying Alicia Andrews, well, they can't deem beyond a reasonable doubt because she was invited on the trip. And she had no interaction with the killers whatsoever. Like, I think one of the killers was in the back seat with her, but Isaiah Chance was driving. So they're saying, there's no way for us to truly prove that she knew beyond a reasonable doubt, like beforehand what this trip was for. She claimed Isaiah Chance told her they was going on vacations, and she was just riding around with like Isaiah Chance and had no idea what was going on. Isaiah Chance take the court and said, huh? She had the same role as me. Huh? How I get this? How I get life and she get 15? She did the same thing I did. Oh, so you say, she knew what's going on. This is disgusting, bro. Y'all gotta maintain at least some level of decorum and integrity, bro.
It doesn't matter if that, like, I guess with family, it's a better chance of them keeping it real, you feel me? Them lying for you, them doing what they gotta do, you feel me? Well, but with a random, it's like a lot of people don't lie and see if they can get one up, you feel me?
Get this. How I get life and she get 15? She did the same thing I did. Oh, so you say, she knew what's going on. This is disgusting, bro. Y'all gotta maintain at least some level of decorum and integrity, bro.
At least you get found not guilty for
Like I said, my bad, I had to rewatch it. I'm over here falling asleep. Yeah, I'm really falling asleep right now. My bad. But that's some fucked up shit, yo. To a lot of people, they ain't gonna keep it real with you. You gotta just keep it real with yourself. Like, it doesn't matter if y'all, like I just said, family members, yeah, I guess they have a better chance of keeping it real. It doesn't matter though. They could turn on you too, especially like when it comes to time. It might just turn on you. Doesn't matter if y'all in a relationship. Look at that. Boyfriend, girlfriend, man. It was her. How she doing 15 times? That's fucked up. But my bad. I'm over here falling asleep, y'all. I thought I had way more energy to do this stream, yo. I'm low-key tired as shit. This is the first video too. Like I got tired. I just started smoking and then just got tired as fuck. Like overly tired. It's alright though. To this 12, we're just gonna do this one video, go straight to bed, wake up early.
It wasn't a coincidence.
Wake up at like 7, get back on.
Alicia, in the state hilarious that we played.
I might be able to even meet a customer and then get back on at like 8 or 9 if I wake up early. Yeah.
Getting into like the facts about the case.
Well, that's okay. If I'm hearing you correctly, you are taking issue with the fact that I don't know if she's your current or former girlfriend, but she went to trial. She was convicted of manslaughter and got 15 years, and now you're here facing life. And I would assume that seems unjust to you. Is that correct?
That's highly unjust. I seen Susie Lopez on the news this morning, and she was saying that justice has been served. Absolutely, if you see it from that perspective. But everything that's a perspective is based on perception. So if you say that's justice, okay, but when you look at it, if you put me and Alicia up on like side by side, that's unjust, like it's injustice, like it doesn't make sense, like it's
Bro, you killed somebody. Shut in the utmost respectful way. Shut up and just take your time. Imagine worrying about what someone else got for your time. That's a lady too. You know? I'm not saying that because she's a lady, she deserves a lot less more time, but she's still in double digits. Yo, 15 years that she has to serve. What the fuck? That's still some time, yo. Rolled over here like, nah, yo, I want it to be equal. Let her get the same amount of time as me. It makes no sense, yo. Hey, man.
contrary to my verdict. Like her jury made their decision, our jury made their decision, but it contradicts like both of our verdicts. The only difference is like I went to trial with my co-defendants and she went to trial by herself. So I feel like personally I got guilt more so by association than like participation. That's all I really wanted to say.
Once he got done dry snitching, this is where it really gets hilarious, okay? Now, unfortunately for him, he got life without parole. It's over with, bro. Like, you never coming home. You don't got no more money, right? You're not rich. You can't afford a lengthy appeal process. Like, you're over with. You're done, okay? But here's where it gets bad for him, okay? After he gets done dry snitching, bro starts talking about the cell is cold and lonely, and everybody is gone. Yo, hey, bro.
Whoa.
What's that?
I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
Guys, Nina just built an app.
Impossible.
So my city, man, it ain't worth it, boy. Like, it ain't worth it. Like, me being a rapper from my city.
Bro, fuck whatever that means. You being a rapper for your city, yeah, we know it's not worth it. You killed somebody. That's not worth it, right? Now you gotta go face the time. Goofy, yo. I don't know, man. Hey, man, I'm actually about to end this video sooner. I'm not gonna watch all this. I'm really tired. What I will end it on is, are you surprised? Like, real shit. Are you surprised? I'm not surprised. Like, people, it doesn't matter. Like I said, it doesn't matter if they're friends. Doesn't matter if they're family. Doesn't matter if they're boyfriend, girlfriend. Does not matter if they are fucking, literally. When it comes down to some real shit, he's literally looking at the judge like, Judge, how you give her 15 and me life? What the fuck? And that's supposed to be your right or die. And that will happen with a lot of people, with your homie, with your brother, yeah. So how to avoid this is do not commit no crimes, yo. How to avoid this completely is never getting yourself in one of these suits right here, yeah? These orange suits, and then you don't have to worry about everyone else around you keeping it real and shit, you feel me? Simple as that. Simple as that, yo. Like, this shit's sad, man. That's what we don't end on. That is what we don't end on, real shit. Man. Work for everything. Don't break the law. No, let me just tell y'all, yo. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Don't end up like these people, yo. Later, tune to Twitch. Link in the description. We're live every single day. I know I said we'll be live like for an hour, even though this live stream was only like 20 to 30 minutes. I'm gonna end it because I'm so fucking tired. And then we'll be back live in the morning, 7, 8 o'clock, maybe 9 o'clock. All right. Later, yo.